Hello and welcome to McKellar Park in a battle of the original Uniteds. Canberra hosting Adelaide this afternoon. If Canberra can get the win today, they'll move equal on points with Melbourne Victory in fourth, setting up what is a must-watch final 4 games of the season. As the players get ready to start this one, we'll take a look at the Canberra United lineup today. They've made 3 changes to the team that beat the Wanderers 3-0 last time out. Goalkeeper Chloe Lincoln and youngster Sasha Grove are out of the squad. They're currently travelling to Bishkek to help the young Matildas qualify for the Under-20 Asia Cup. That means that Keely Richards starts in goal and Emma Ilioski replaces Sasha Grove. Ellie Brush also drops out of the squad injured. She's replaced at centre-back by the Canadian Kennedy Faulkner. The visiting Adelaide United, they've made 1 change to the side that drew with Melbourne Victory last week. Striker Chelsea Dorber has been recalled by parent club Chicago Red Stars in the NWSL. So Katie Bowler makes her first start for the Reds. Striker Amelia Murray and backup goalkeeper Grace Wilson also off with the young Matildas. So Jenna Farrow comes onto the bench. Also appearances on the bench for new late signings, the Dane Hannah Holgerson and youngster Erin Kontutsikos. That woman, Michelle Heyman, well, when she scores this season for Canberra, well, they simply win. And it is her who gets us underway in Canberra. A lot at stake for both teams today. Adelaide looking to keep their season alive and Canberra looking to make it 4 wins from the last 4. Will be Canberra looking to keep early possession on that far side. Flannery finding herself in some space. Although the offside flag, much to her dismay, rules the attack out. And Adelaide United, through Jenna McCormick, will have an opportunity to play the ball out from the back. One of Adelaide's new signings today, Hannah Holgerson, actually played in Denmark for AGF with Jenna McCormick, so no doubt the connection there. It is Canberra streaming forward. Good take from Annalie Grove in goals for Adelaide. It's been good this season, Grove, somewhat of a breakout season for her. Spent the 2019-20 season at Canberra, in fact, but didn't make an appearance in that season. No doubt will be familiar with many of the players that she's coming up against today. And an interception in midfield here, streaming forward is Faulkner. No, intercepted. We normally see her at centre-back, Kennedy Faulkner, an adventurous run from her. It does look like that is where she is taking her position today in place of the experienced Ellie Brush. Maybe early signs of the danger that she can possess in Canberra. Always possessing a threat on the counter-attack. Pacey forwards up front. Ma also playing in the back today. Better known for her midfield exploits, but can play make from the back. And it's Milivojevic now in some space, well cut out by Hayward. And McCormick will distribute the ball back to her. Intercepted though, high up the pitch. Laura Hughes will look to launch the ball into the box at that target, Heyman, but it's Milivojevic who's had a touch in the box and has been brought down. And the referee has awarded a penalty early on in this game. And it's Vesna Milivojevic who has won the penalty for Canberra. They'll have an early opportunity to take the lead. As we see on the replay, Heyman managed to squeeze the ball to Milivojevic, and I think it was McCormick who was at fault. Some heavy contact on Milivojevic. Grace Maher to take and in. Canberra United take the early lead at home. And as things stand, they are equal on points with fourth. This late charge to the finals. Heavy challenge from Dylan Holmes on Laura Hughes, and the team in green win themselves a foul. She'll opt to play it back to Faulkner. Grace Maher launch it long, and Nikki Flannery in some space. Can she find options? She cuts it back, a shot deflection and in! Was the final touch off Michelle Heyman? It was her 80th goal for Canberra United. Her 92nd in the A-League Women. She simply cannot be stopped. Age will not weary her, and it is another goal for the talisman of this league. Adelaide lifting it forward, and it is Barbieri with the ball at her feet and in some space, but Maher does very, very well to hold her up. And Keely Richards able to collect. Grace Maher, normally a midfielder, really known for her creative output, but she's done really well on that occasion to hold up play, and indeed Canberra's winning run coinciding with that change. Ball over the top now, and a shot, and it's in! Wonderful from Adelaide! And it's Katie Bowler with her first A-League Women's goal in her first start, and there is life in this game yet. That is a lovely ball over the top, and what a chip from Katie Bowler. A superb ball from Misha Westland, the outside of her left boot. Katie Bowler, take a bow. And it's the sort of goal that might, just might, spark her team here. Only the 10th goal that Adelaide United have scored this season, and here she goes again. Bowler in some space, looking for options in the middle. Driving, crossing herself, Hughes just about clears. Only as far as Sasaki. Now back out wide, Paige Hayward. Cross initially blocked, but Hayward still on the ball. Laura Hughes did well. It'll be an Adelaide corner. Players crowding in the box, and we've seen this a lot this season. The corner tactics be very tight to the keeper. Sasaki, she'll swing it in on the penalty area. McCormick with a free header over the crossbar. She should have hit the target there, Jenna McCormick, and she knows it. We'll see a replay of this opportunity. Really nice delivery from Sasaki. McCormick completely unmarked. Right on the penalty spot. Just couldn't keep her header down. Michelle Heyman now on the ball. Looking to beat McCormick, but McCormick uses her strength to bundle her off the ball. Driving forward is Murray. Taylor Young, Murray. Ball in by Murray, and Heyman got a foot on it, but McCormick has used her strength again and appeals for a penalty not given by referee Isabella Libri. Well, Heyman believes that she's fouled here. A nice ball from Murray. Heyman got a foot on it initially, and well, McCormick will argue she's just stood up to her there. Although when you compare the contact on the first penalty, I'm not so sure. And well, we've seen a yellow card produced Well, we can see Adelaide sprung the counter-attack straight away, and it was Dylan Holmes. There's a free kick just outside the box. Well, confusion at one end and opportunity at the other. Mindy Barbieri standing over this free kick. She unleashes just over the crossbar. Well, this is breathless stuff at McKellar Park at the moment. You do not want to miss a minute of this action. Grace Maher out wide. Jale. Long diagonal. Looking for Flannery. Wonderful touch from Nikki Flannery. She'll launch it into the back post. Heyman! Michelle Heyman does it again! A diving header from Michelle Heyman restores Canberra's 2-goal advantage. And that is what Canberra United can do. A wonderful long diagonal. Nikki Flannery just put it on a platter for Heyman. She goes equal in the Golden Boot standings. That is her 11th goal of the season at 34 years of age. This woman does not stop. And it's 3-1 to Canberra, all within 30 minutes. We see the return of that long diagonal that Adelaide have really struggled against today. But what a wonderful ball from Nikki Flannery. Firstly, the touch, and then the cross in, right on a platter for Heyman. And you love to see a diving header like that in the Liberty A-League. We've been treated to some fantastic goals today. It's one of those goal scorers, Katie Bowler, who wins a free kick for Adelaide in a dangerous position. Hayley Taylor-Young, the culprit on that occasion. Ball in now for Adelaide. Back post header, and it's a goal! Another goal in this game. Can you believe it? It's Mariska Waldis. The Dutch woman pulls it back once more for Adelaide.
Adelaide United. Number 19, Mariska.
Unbelievable scenes at McKellar Park. Waldis able to turn her body so effectively in that situation and steer the ball into the back corner. Bit of a 2v2, Richards out. She made the right decision that time, although an audacious attempt from distance didn't quite have the legs on it. Richards was well out of her box. And it was well worth an attempt. You could see the heart-in-mouth moment from the Canberra defence. Jale now, long throw, Milivojevic chasing it down. Waldis bundled over, Milivojevic, cross back post! Flannery couldn't get the header under control. Grove was beaten. And Nikki Flannery almost with Canberra's fourth. And you have to say, she'll be kicking herself for that one. She probably should have hit the target. A nice cross from Milivojevic. Still time for either side to make something happen in this half. Ball over the top, cleared, although a shot and, oh, just wide. It was Barbieri on her left. A golden opportunity. Sasaki, well, attempted backfield, intercepted by Milivojevic. She's on the ball now. Oh, and Laura Hughes and Michelle Heyman both in so much space. Hughes are saved from Annalie Grove. A golden opportunity to extend their lead before half-time, although it's not over. Heyman with a ball in and Hughes unable to keep her feet. But she just was unable to convert. Grove did really well, standing up as long as she could. Faulkner will be there to cut off the chance for Adelaide. Referees looking at their watch. And that is half-time. A remarkable half of football at McKellar Park. You will struggle to find a better half of football than that this season. Canberra United find themselves 1 goal to the good. It's Canberra United 3, Adelaide United 2. Well, at half-time, Canberra United have made 1 substitute. Cheng Shu Wu, the Chinese international, return. She replaces Holly Murray in midfield. So slightly different players. We'll have to see how that plays out for Canberra in this second half. And we are underway. Adelaide United, get us started. Going from left to right on your screen in this second half. And Wu straight into the action. Dylan Holmes putting pressure on that back line. A reminder, this game will have the utmost importance on the finals race as it stands. Canberra equal on points with Melbourne Victory in 4th. Adelaide still searching for their first win in 2023. They will attempt to play out from the back now. Dylan Holmes busy as always in midfield. The 1 cap Matilda. She's ever present in this side. Misha Westland's trying to squeeze through, but blocked away from this Canberra backline. And now we see Canberra on the charge. Nikki Flannery in some space. Can she find options in the middle? She drives back post, but Wu not able to reach the ball. And ball up the line, Jale tracking back. Ball dinked into the penalty area. Shouts for handball against Ilioski. Keely Richards forced to come out and claim. A really vital piece of skill from the goalkeeper on that occasion. So we see the replay. Ilioski, well, her hand was by her side. Of course, if the scores stay as they are at the moment, Canberra United, well, they'll remain 5th as the ball is crossed in. And Holgerson, well, colliding quite heavily with Keely Richards. Neither player really in the wrong, both going for the ball. And unfortunately, both have come out of that challenge worse for wear. Well, Holgerson has only been on the pitch for mere minutes. And unfortunately, he's copped some heavy contact on that right foot. Well, that is devastating for Hannah Holgerson, mere moments after her debut for Adelaide. She is unfortunately leaving the pitch. Zoe Tolland, the 20-year-old from Adelaide City, will be replacing her 4th appearance in the A-League. And well, there's been somewhat of a collision here. Now, Nikki Flannery has an opportunity and just over the crossbar. Well, there's been a few times this game where Canberra have seemingly had the field open up for them, and they've not been able to put those chances away. Every time this season that Michelle Heyman has scored, they have picked up the 3 points. So historically, this season, they would be feeling very confident, but Adelaide are knocking on the door, and you can see another turnover in possession high up the pitch. An opportunity now for Barbieri, who shoots on the turn. And Richards collects. Well, it would have been called for offside. And that is an example of the danger that Adelaide still pose. Looks like their goal-scoring doom from earlier in the season may be slightly relaxing, but well, after conceding 3 goals today, it might be more. Michelle Heyman gets a hat-trick! She points to the sky! She is simply undeniable in this competition. Canberra United go 2 goals to the good again. And it is through the all-time leading goal scorer, Michelle Heyman. And when Michelle Heyman gets the ball in that position, you simply know she is going to score. The final substitution for Canberra. The hat-trick woman, Michelle Heyman, makes way, and it's Grace Taranto who will come on the park for her 3rd appearance of the season. Grace Taranto played her NPL football for South Melbourne alongside Holly Murray, in fact, who started this game, was substituted out at halftime. A defender or midfielder, Taranto. Here come Adelaide, last chance saloon here for the Reds. Ball in, header, post. And Richards claims, so close for Adelaide United. Dylan Holmes cannot hide her disappointment. This was really good work from the captain, Isabel Hodgson. Put it on a platter for Holmes. And Richards was rooted to the spot. You talk about things like XG as a calculation of a shot percentage chance, and well, the reason Adelaide's is so low is probably because Richards has been able to smother the opportunity before they arise. You can see confirmation of that stat on your screen. Doesn't tell everything, but it does tell you what an attacking threat Canberra United have been. Ball forward. You can hear the Canberra crowd now counting down. They want that victory. They want that 3 points. And it is full time at McKellar Park. A flurry of goals in the first half, and a hat-trick to Michelle Heyman means that at full time, Canberra United go equal 4th with Melbourne Victory in 4th place on the ladder. It is Canberra United 4, Adelaide United 2.